Well, it's safe to say the pandemic has changed how we shop and what we buy. Consumers and companies have been forced to do things a little differently, haven't they? In-store catalogues have been swapped for QR codes. Buying groceries is now a voice command away, and e-commerce has made cash almost extinct.
So with everything from drone deliveries to robot-driven stock take and even TikTok shopping becoming normal, what does the brave new future of retail actually look like?
For more, we're joined by futurist and author Michael McQueen. G'day, Michael.
Good morning.
Let's talk about how we shop. You say we're going to see the rise of dark stores.
Yeah, it's an interesting notion.
Larry's already quite familiar with a dark store.
What's a dark store?
Seriously, what are they?
A dark store is a bit like a ghost restaurant. Have you heard that term before?
No.
Okay, so ghost restaurants are the restaurants that don't open to customers. They just produce food for Uber Eats and Deliveroo to deliver to people's homes.
Right.
So dark stores are sort of the same. So the idea is they're only really in existence to process online orders. So
like a warehouse?
Like basically a warehouse. So Macy's have converted 4 of their big stores in the US to dark stores in the last 4 months because they've had so many people go online during COVID.
Wow.
They need the capacity and space to process the online orders.
So shut down the bricks and mortar operation,
Yeah.
using the space as warehousing.
Put the curtains up and just have people in there ferreting away, stacking boxes. Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Right?
J.K. Rowling, it was quite a simple proposition. We're also witnessing the rise of social media commerce. Many businesses now selling products directly on platforms like Facebook and even TikTok, we were surprised to hear.
Yeah, TikTok's the one to really watch. So all the kids are on TikTok. So Gen Z, that's where they hang out. And what's interesting is TikTok about 4 months ago did a tie-up with Shopify, which means you can now sell on Shopify, but within the TikTok app. So what it means is if you see a video with a product, you can click on it and buy that product within TikTok without leaving the app, which is massive.
Wow.
And they've also done a tie-up with Walmart, so you can do the same thing for Walmart products on TikTok.
So if we're looking at this, something like that sweater that guy's wearing, he put a little, something on, an icon on it, and you could shop.
That's the idea, yeah. So it's been happening in China for years, but they've just started to crack it in the West, and it's going to be a big one to watch.
Let's talk about facial recognition and supermarket fridges.
Yeah, so this is an interesting one. So this actually was trialled at Walgreens stores, which is a big pharmacy chain in the US, about 18 months ago. So basically, the refrigerator door changes what is advertised on it based on the person standing in front. So it doesn't identify you in terms of your actual identity, but
that fungal cream. So Larry walks up and it brings up, the tinea cream. That's sort of.
Is that what happens?
Well, so this is only for drinks. You'll be glad to know.
Right.
Fireball.
But it might get there. Who knows? But it's like a Minority Report. If you remember that movie, like the other is as you walk past the refrigerator, it figures out your age and your gender, and will only display what it thinks will be relevant to you. So I'm guessing 90-year-olds won't be promoted like mother drinks, for instance. But that's the idea. It's all about personalising the experience. It's a bit creepy, but personalising the experience so you're not promoted irrelevant products when you're in stores.
Oh, that's got bad day out written all over it, hasn't it?
It's more my lanta than mother.
Yeah. Now, you say the future will be cashier free.
Yeah.
Does that mean the cashier at Aldi won't be throwing Suey Minute Me at 15 per second?
Correct.
Right?
Okay. Probably Aldi will be a bit slow to the table, but we're also Coles and Woolies are already trialling this stuff. But the trailblazers are Amazon. So the Amazon Go concept stores have been open for about 4 years. They decided in November last year they want to roll this out across their entire Whole Foods network in the US. So I mean, the number of Whole Foods stores is staggering. So they want to have cashiers moved out of stores within the next 4 to 5 years. And the technology behind this is pretty crazy. So we'll probably see this as a trend in the next few years. But a counter trend is there's a Dutch supermarket chain that want to develop, and this sounds horrifying to me because I hate lining up to pay for stuff, a chat checkout. So the chat checkout is designed to move really slowly. So if you want to have a chat to the person behind the register, you can take as long as you like.
What a stupid idea.
Oh, that will never work.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see both, the two extremes play out.
So the first thing, when you were talking about cashier free, Kylie and I were going, thank goodness no more hair and makeup in the supermarket. Then you introduced the chat line. Now all of a sudden...
I'm back into makeup. Let's discuss delivery. Vans now bring the whole store to you, not just a single item.
Yeah, so Robomart are the one that are doing that. So West Hollywood is where they're trialling this right now. They actually bring a whole store to you that you can then pick and pack from, completely driverless, okay? But probably the delivery thing
like a big vending machine on wheels.
Like a big vending machine, basically. So this may well catch on. It's a little bit early to know if it's going to catch on. But in the delivery space, drones are really exciting and interesting. So Amazon actually got the green light in October last year to start delivering to your home using a drone. And there are a couple of other companies doing cool stuff, even robotic deliveries. 7
when will
states
we see this in Australia?
We can do this. So Australia are actually doing some cool stuff in drone technology trials in Canberra. We've spent the last 2 years doing this. In fact, the world watched Canberra and what we did in that regard. So we'll probably see it here before many other countries. But yeah, certainly the drone delivery stuff is one to watch.
What are they delivering, like in the trials?
Delivering parcels. Now, they actually trialled in Canberra delivering fast food. which got awkward because they dropped a few burritos on people's houses, I believe.
It's raining burritos. Oh,
that's another dream sequence for that.
It is.
Okay, great to see you. Thanks for all that.
Likewise, thanks.
Good stuff.
Fascinating stuff, isn't it?